Okay. Hello and welcome back to the program. I'm Max Newson, and I'm joined with one of Boise's most controversial ballet dance instructors, and the reason why is because, correct me if I'm wrong, you've never done ballet.
Yes, this is true, but you see, ballet is simply a artistic expression using the human body, and you don't need to have performed ballet to teach ballet.
Yeah. Have you at least seen, like, Black Swan?
No, and I refuse to,
Why?
because I teach unconventional ballet. I'm trying to break the long-standing elitist wall and barrier that ballet has held for a long time by teaching ballet to not only the untraditional ballet to but in the untraditional style.
It's a good movie. I mean, dance instructor or not.
Oh, I've seen the movie.
You've never seen A Black Swan?
I thought you were talking to like an actual like ballet performance of the Black Swan.
Oh, no.
The movie with Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, great film.
Or Natalie Portman?
Yeah,
Or
I get them confused a lot.
Fair. Yeah. Well, you know, someone's got to do it. How's that been going?
It's really hard to get students because middle-aged men who live in Idaho don't want to learn ballet until I tell them that it's actually a Chuck Norris fighting technique. And then they get a little confused when I give them the tutus on the first round. But then once we shred them and turn them into headbands and go shirtless, that's when they're like more
cool.
into it, you know?
You don't you're kind of notorious for not teaching women. Only 25 to 29-year-old men.
Well, I've been reaching into the older age ranges of men. I've been trying to break into that 35 to 55 range because I think those are the men who really need ballet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been starting out with that 25 to 29 just because that's what I am, you know, and so it's easy for me to connect with my bros for brole, you know, which is part of what I'm calling this new form.
What so you're saying ballet saves people, or
specifically men?
Sure, but what makes it so you don't need this saving, but you're able, like, does teaching save you in the same way that dancing never can? Or
you nailed it right on the head, my friend.
Okay.
Teaching is my salvation.
Gotcha.
And seeing these men on stage pirouetting or whatever, you know, doing little twinkly toe things, you know, but like in a manually way, men like maybe throwing some blood, like deer blood on themselves while they do it, you know, and like they have antlers and it's very manly. So yeah, it really just like brings me peace.
It's very noble.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're really doing the most out here.
Yep.
Yeah, you deserve multiple wives.
Thank you.
I think. Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I've been asking for.
I mean, you're clearly a prophet, and
Yep.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you know basically nothing about dance.
I have never danced in my life.
Right.
Yep. I don't even really know what dancing is, if we're getting down to the brass tacks.
Well, I think you're kind of just the middleman for, I assume, a god or higher power of some sort to deliver his message to an intelligible way to all the bros we have in the Treasure Valley. And beyond, I'm sure.
Yes, we are taking this movement worldwide. If you'd like to be a part of it, you can go to www.brole.com and
Okay.
just be open-minded to it and just save a friend, share this message.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's got all the hard questions out of the way. Been listening to any music lately?
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of outlaw country.
That's cool.
Like a lot of Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash and Hank Williams Jr. Mostly just Hank Williams Jr.
Is that what you listen to when you do your ballet classes, or that's just you time?
That's more me time, just in the car and stuff. The ballet is mostly Rammstein.
Okay. Who's that?
It's this German metal band. Very like guttural. Like
Yeah.
kind of that stuff.
This shit like you think of when you hear ballet?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. That's really interesting. When are these classes?
They are every 8th day of the week, every 13th month of the year, regularly on biannual terms.
Yeah. What does that mean? Nobody knows. That's fair, dude. And to sign up, I assume you just kind of manifest it.
You have to manifest it. You have to actually bring an offering of gold, frankincense, or myrrh to the Nampa Corwin wholesale auto sales yard and leave it in a Kia Sorento under the pseudonym of John Quentin Nancy.
Okay.
And then I will be in contact with you after you do that.
Word. Cool. Well, you know, it's not. It's kind of evil if you think about it, but we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good for society.
not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you hear Boise got a pro soccer team?
I heard about the stadium being built or the field being built. But the only soccer thing I really know is season 4 of Ted Lasso's coming.
That I am also excited for. And I think it has to do with this, actually.
With Boise's new premier professional football soccer league.
Yep. They are called AC Boise.
AC?
Athletic Club Boise.
Oh, I thought there were a bunch of like asexuals on it. I was like, good for us.
That would be cool. There is going to be a women's and a men's team.
Okay.
The men's team starts in 2026, women's in 2027.
I know which one you won't be coaching.
Yeah, I won't be coaching the men's team. I will be coaching the women's team.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess they're not dancing.
So. No, they released the logo on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty sick, actually.
Oh, actually, is it sick?
It's actually pretty sick. Have you seen it?
No.
Do you want to? Can I show it to you?
Yeah, you can.
So they, of course, did like the whole thing where they're like, this one curved line represents mountains, and this one other curved line represents the Treasure Valley, and they like made it very deep.
Very deep. So it sounds pretty simple. Before you show it to me, what if you describe it really quick and I try to draw it, and then you show me and see how close we get?
Yeah, I like that.
You said there's a curved line and another curved line, one to represent mountains. And
Okay,
one
so it's I will give it to you. It's a shield shape. The top of it has a mountain represent. The bottom has a valley represent. There's a lightning bolt through the middle, and it says Athletic Club Boise. It's got stripes on it, and it's got a star on it.
What was after the lightning bolt?
Athletic Club Boise, it says somewhere in the logo.
There was something else you said?
There's a lightning bolt,
Yeah.
and it's kind of got like at the point of it, it's got like the head of a falcon. That's really close.
Oh, darn. That's kind of cool.
So they said like the here they said the top line is a mountain peak.
Oh, for sure.
And then they said this line is a valley to represent Treasure Valley.
They kind of like ruggeded them up a little bit and made them look like that. All right.
And then this is representing agriculture, these stripes,
Clearly.
because of like the grid lines. And then the stars for the star garnet.
Mm.
And then this lightning bolt is the peregrine falcon. Because they're fast.
Remember when Schweitzer changed their logo to like some generic thing like this and like North Idaho lost their minds?
Yeah.
Yeah. This seems...
And then the lettering is in Basque style.
That's cool.
I think they, as far as like soccer logo goes, like it looks like a soccer team logo, you know, and it's
Not
got some
really.
cool elements to it.
Okay.
The AC club, like the athletic club Boise is like, it's made apparently like it's a play on like a popular Basque team in Spain. So
Could be, man. I wouldn't know.
how do you feel about falcons, by the way?
I think they're kind of dope.
Yeah.
They're always smaller than I think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seem like when you see them on TV in a digital motion picture, they seem big, but they're usually not.
Little scary birds.
Little scary fast fuckers, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever? How many times have you like seen one in IRL? You
a
think?
lot of times. Most days probably.
Yeah.
We got a lot around here. How do they taste?
Don't know how they taste. Interested to find out.
You don't know how they...
Do you know how they taste?
No, I just figured, you teach bro ballet. I feel like you guys probably munch falcons before you do your pirouettes.
No, we really only eat Cooper's hawks.
A Cooper hawk. Are those a little bit bigger?
They're a little bigger and they're a little bit more common, and people don't get like upset when you eat
Really?
them. Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, they would if they found out, but like
They're not going to. Yeah. Yeah, they gotta find the falcons first, but you guys fucking ate them, so good luck with that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Wait, no. We didn't eat the falcons.
you did, but you can't prove it.
all right.
So
That's true. That's
were they good?
Yeah. No.
how'd you
I don't
know?
know. I can't speak on that. I plead the fifth.
Why? Because you're a coward.
Because I didn't eat a falcon.
We just said you did.
No.
Yeah,
I think we said you did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
You're
You look like
backpedaling.
a falcon eater.
Maybe.
You look like you devour them.
I think I look like I don't really eat at all ever.
Yeah, then we both know that's not true.
Yeah, I ate today.
You eat more than anybody I know.
I ate, almost like if I ate some chicken today. That's close.
I
to
think
a
it
Cooper
might
fa-
have
or-
been falcon. Might have been falcon. How do you feel about race cars?
I love a palindrome. I think that's the right word for them. Is the word backwards and forwards?
Well, yeah, race car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rad. I don't know much about the sport. It's probably one of those things that from the outside looking in, you see the outside of a car, but from the inside looking out, you probably see a steering wheel and
That is an astute observation.
do they get a lot of bugs that hit their windshield, or is the track pretty hot to where bugs kind of stay out of the way?
You know what? That is a good question. And
Yeah.
they never address that in any of the NASCAR documentaries I watch.
Little suspect. If
That
you
is
ask me.
suspect because there's a lot of bugs in the South
A lot of bugs
and
NASCAR.
and a lot of NASCAR in the South. So like, what are they doing to keep bugs off that racetrack?
'Cause I know that they get hot in the summer, so maybe. But I feel like that doesn't really matter to bugs.
Bugs like heat too.
Bugs love
I
the
guess. That's when they come out the most. Is when it's hot out.
Yeah. But back to. I feel like a lot of people, if they saw NASCAR, I'm sure it's a classic joke to say it's just turning left. And I get it, but I feel like if you talk to an actual NASCAR person like Frankie Muniz or Danica Patrick or the others, um, they'd probably say something like, it's more than that. And I'd go, okay.
It is, because some of the tracks now that they race on also have right turns.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And are they still in a circle?
They're like, there's like a long straight section.
Yeah.
So they'll go long straight section, and then they'll go left turn,
Yeah.
and then they'll go right turn, right turn, another big left turn, then long straight section. So they're like a D shape kind of.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know that. And that would probably, if I said something like it's only turning left, that'd probably be like insulting to a NASCAR driver.
Driver?
Yeah.
Driver.
Uh-huh.
They're drivers.
Captain.
I like captain.
Yeah. The pilot. I don't know.
Pilot's good too.
Yeah. How do you feel about NASCAR?
I really like NASCAR.
Nuh-uh.
I used to think NASCAR was for, old people mainly.
Really? I guess it's easy to follow, I suppose.
My grandpa watched a lot of NASCAR when I was growing up. and I loved Cars.
The movie?
The Disney movie with Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
When that came out in 2006, that changed the way I saw race cars.
How did you see them? You probably felt bad for a lot of them because you're like, what if they don't want to race?
Exactly, dude. But
This one just wants to dance and I could teach it.
it's exactly how I felt about every race car.
Yeah.
Until 2006, when I saw the Cars movie at the Edwards Theater in Boise.
Oh, you felt like that before the movie. You
Yeah.
thought the cars like all had their feelings and stuff. And okay.
Then I found
what?
out. Then I found out that they're all so into racing that
Yeah.
it's cruel to not let them race.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's like if you have a border collie, but you don't have any like border collie shit for it to do.
Yeah, like
It just
like
hates
eat
its
all
life.
your roommates' shit and bring bed bugs into your apartment.
Yeah.
If you can't let a border collie do that, it's gonna die or something.
No, I was talking more about like herding cattle.
Oh. Yeah, that too. I haven't seen that.
What's your deal with border collies?
I just had a negative experience with one. And that's what I based every opinion I have about border collies on.
They're not great dogs.
It seems like they're either awesome or they're not.
Yeah.
It seems very in between. Like you gotta train them really well, and if you neglect them, they'll become assholes.
Yeah, you got to train them well, and you got to like make sure that they like have stuff to like work at.
Like bringing bed bugs from outside to inside.
Exactly.
And ruining, not letting me get my deposit back.
That's a mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a work mission directly from the CIA
Uh-huh.
to keep you down.
It's working. Yeah, I couldn't stand that border. All right, I won't general. I'm sure your border collie, yours is one of the good ones.
Or like the Belgian Malinois. Have you seen those dogs? Those are like the police dogs. They can jump like 9 feet up into trees and shit.
Oh.
But like the guy who owns Krusty's has one, and he like posted a video of it jumping through their window and off the roof because it just wanted to go outside.
Right.
And that's a race car.
What? Oh, because yeah, the car.
It wants to race, dude.
It's just it yearns for the tracks.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Cars, when Lightning McQueen has to like, do the asphalting thing, he has to re-asphalt that road and Radiator Springs, and he turns it into a race, and does a bad job, and then he has to learn patience, and then he finds out, and then he sees a racetrack, and he's like, oh, I gotta do it. And he yearns for racing, and then in the third movie, when he's getting beat by like the younger, newer cars, right? he still wants to race, man. So he like juices up and gets good and like races hard.
Is that allowed?
I don't know,
Okay.
but
He tested for synthetics or
yeah, he's using synthetic oil.
when do they go to the hospital or to the store to get new parts?
I think mechanics are doctors.
Okay.
So it's like an auto shop, like a mechanic shop, but it's like also doctor. But they go they go to like paint job places, and he's like a barber almost.
This is like a tanning salon kind of thing.
Like it's like a full like he sprays them.
What do they get at the store? Do they have stores? It's been a long time since I've watched Cars.
They buy like oil and gas and they drink it, and then the rusty cars get rusties.
What is a rusty?
Rusties is like this rust removal spray. It's kind of like Rust-Oleum.
Right. So do they go to like just a gas station and they just deep throat the thing?
Yeah, they have gas stations, but the gas stations are like 50s diners.
Oh, so okay, it's like a sit down.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking it's kind of gross if they all just share the same gas nozzle.
No, they got like individual cans that they can buy and stuff.
So with the storage thing, let's say they go to somewhere, they get gas, and then they have their leftover gas.
Okay.
Do they put it in them, like in their trunk, to bring it home for later?
Yes.
Or, okay. And is that like their body, or is that like a backpack?
It works a little differently than humans, right? Like, I think of it like a turtle shell in cartoons.
Where you can just keep shit in there?
Yeah.
They pull their head in, and it's like a whole
there's
mansion
like a whole
in
room.
there.
Yeah, just like that. Yep.
Like Harry Potter tent.
Yeah, oh man, dude, what movie was that when they introduced the Quidditch ones? Where they like
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on the same
Yeah, which
page.
Harry Potter though?
I don't know.
Okay, word. That shit looked so cool, man.
Do you feel so cool, man?
Thanks, dude.
I asked if you felt like
I thought that was a statement. Like you were feeling that cool ass aura and you were just like, you feel
I'm feeling
cool.
something.
I was like, thanks, dude. You feel cool too.
What does that mean to you?
Just say you're fucking exuding great vibes.
Exuding great vibes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Radiating aura,
Uh-huh.
as the kids would say.
Yeah. The kid, not old enough for your dance class, but
God, no.
okay, cool.
What do you think of Apple Studios?
Like I like what they've been coming up with recently. We got some good programs, some stellar digital motion picture shows.
I agree. I
love their talkies.
I like their talkies as well. Tell me what's your favorite talkie right now from Apple TV Plus?
The Studio.
Yeah.
Not Apple Studio. Apple Studio's the studio.
Apple TV Plus the studios.
Apple TV Plus plus the studios.
You're saying the studio is your favorite of Apple TV's studios?
Yes.
Program.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apologies
for
the confusion.
No, my apologies.
No, please let me have this one.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you. You're forgiven.
You're welcome. Wow. What's your favorite Apple Plus Studios show?
I was really enjoying Stick, and I've been really enjoying Murderbot. Murderbot is fun. You should watch Murderbot.
What's that about?
So Murderbot is about this robot
Mm-hmm.
And basically the premise is that he's a security unit developed by this like corporation rim type sci-fi galactic corporation or whatever. And he's essentially like some human parts that are like cloned and stuff so that he has like a big operating capacity essentially, but like he also has a bunch of weapons and like he just can fight really hard and stuff, but he's like had it as a governor where he has to do whatever his clients tell him to do. But the premise starts off that he was on this long job where he just stood around and did nothing, and during that time he hacked his governor module so that he could just be a free bot and just do whatever he wants. And he's like, he kind of talks about how like most of the time when robots hack their governor module, they just murder all the humans because the humans are douchebags to him.
For sure.
Like, so he just downloads 19 seasons of this like serial soap opera.
Cool.
And it's called like Sanctuary Moon, and it's about like a human falling in love with a robot. And like, but so it'll just play it sometimes. And the main character in it is Harold from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Cool.
And it's really funny. And but so he'll just be like standing there watching this shit, and then he gets like this contract to go with this like group of people from this planet called I don't know. They're like a fucking hippy dippy community planet, right? And like where he's from Corporation Rim, where people have like indentured servitude contracts. This other hippy dippy planet, everybody like lives free and blah 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 blah. And
gross.
yeah, it's disgusting. They're all so naive. They are so dumb. Some of them are in polyamorous relationships.
Ew.
Disgusting. I know.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too.
It's awesome.
Just kidding.
I like chores done.
Monogamy. Chores, great. But these people, they don't do chores.
No?
No,
They're all the people.
Yeah, but they don't do the chores. They just fucking...
What's even the point, man?
Exactly. And so, basically, the security unit is like, you guys are so fucking stupid, blah, blah, blah. And it's just about him, like, being tired of these dumb people, and then someone's trying to kill the people, and then they found out that he hacked his governor module, and there's, like... It's just it's fun. It's, like, very, like, light-hearted, kind of, like, one-liner, cheesy, campy funness. I like it.
So, just to see if I got it straight, the gist of it is there's the guy... And every girl he sleeps with, she finds the love of her life a little bit after that. But throughout the movie, he never finds love himself. But everyone keeps wanting to sleep with him and finding, their eternal happiness, leaving him alone and destitute until the very end where he has to go to Antarctica with Jessica Alba. No, that's Good Luck Chuck with Dane Cook. My bad. Different thing. But
Good Luck Chuck with Dane Cook?
Yes.
Is that
the movie?
Like your favorite movie?
Obviously. Best movie of all time.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Sure. So there's these like government module things. And there's this planet full of freeloading, free-thinking, polyamorous, dirty, fucking drug rug wearing, smelly patchouli ass.
Yeah, you get it.
I haven't seen either of them.
You get it, dude.
No, Good Luck Chuck is sick. There's a lot of boobs in that movie, so...
Oh, it's a Dane Cook movie, so...
Yeah.
It has to have a lot of boobs in it.
Gotta have a lot of it. I mean, you need a reason to watch it.
Yeah. I'm not watching a Dane Cook movie unless I'm jerking off at all the boobs in it.
Of course. I think it's Jessica Alba who's the girlians, I think.
Also, like, what was that like with like the 90s through the 2000s of just like every comedy movie like having like the normal version of it and then the unrated version that just has like 7 extra topless scenes for no reason?
I think the reason was At the time, we would look the other way at a lot of things so that we would look at what they put on the screen. I think it was just usually probably some dude not saying it was Dane, but also not saying it wasn't Dane Cook. But I'm sure someone was like, I think I need more scenes with topless chicks to really, nail this story.
It's true. I mean, I do notice that like practice ending pretty abruptly with like the Harvey Weinstein.
So what did it?
I think he was the one doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. It's a fun flick either way.
Have you ever seen the UK reality TV show Naked Attraction?
No.
So basically the premise of that show is that they take two singletons. That's what they call single people in the UK. Singletons.
Right on.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
So they start out with
Singleton.
they bring a like girl out, right? And they're like, why, so you're dating, what are you looking for? Blah blah blah. And then they have 6 people behind like colored shaders. And the whole premise of the show is that you pick a date based off being more attracted to the person naked. So they like at one point they're like, let's see some cock, and they like bring the shaders all up to about halfway, and then it's just like 6 dudes waist down standing there hanging dong, and then they put them. Nothing has fucking prepared me for the moment where they put them all paneled side by side of just their dicks, but they're all fucking soft, and like it's also England, so like most of them are uncut.
Is this
So
like
it's
a
like-
real show?
Yeah,
Like,
this is a reality TV show.
scripted?
No, not scripted. It's got like 3 seasons on Amazon Prime.
Holy shit.
And
It is nice seeing the gals like flip the script on us, I guess.
so it starts out with a girl picking, and then after she picks her date, it goes to a guy that chooses. But
Like, let's see some bush.
like yeah, so it goes up to the dick, and she eliminates like 2 dudes, right?
What? Like, what was?
Just based
I don't
off
like the.
cock.
I don't like the shape of that one.
At one point, she said, so I only watched the first episode, and the girl was like, your legs are too skinny.
Yeah. Okay.
And
No.
then, like,
It just looks like 3 dicks.
she's
there.
like, I want, like, I need a guy with a stronger base, Like, I like a guy with some meat on him. And then you're like, okay, interesting.
hurtful.
And then she eliminates another guy, and then she didn't eliminate the guy with the smallest penis in this first round at all. And then it goes up to like here, and she eliminates like one more dude basically off that, and she ends up deleting this dude, like another skinny guy. She's like, he's too cut, get him out of here.
Fuck you, limey cunt.
And then I want to say it goes up to, it either goes to neck or it goes all the way to opens up their faces, and it's just 3 dudes standing there totally naked, like all see like they're all so like I don't really know what to do. Like, so they're all like doing really weird, like they're like,
Yeah. Does she have him like? Can you move like this a little bit?
no, but they're all just kind of like,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, all right. And then
Should have taken your dance class.
I think she asked him questions, but then she gets it down to like 3. Once she has it down to like 2 guys or 3 guys, she goes off stage, comes back. She's the naked now. And now they pick like the person they go on the date with. And then I'm assuming they just fuck in the green room.
I mean, you're basically at third base already, so might as well.
But yeah, and then I honestly lost it when they did the 6 cocks right next to each other all on the screen at once.
Yeah.
And I got like halfway through her picking, and then I turned it off because I was like, this is crazy, and I was trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to bring it up to you so that we can talk about it
Well,
and
yeah,
maybe watch
let's-
it together.
Sure. What is it called?
Naked Attraction, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just thinking, like, when the guys are lined up and she's like just making up her mind, are they just like up there like, nice, like, are they?
They're like in booths, so I don't think they can
Oh,
see each other.
okay.
But I'm unsure.
Um, does the girl ever have a bigger dick than all the guys?
Haven't gotten that far into the season yet.
Okay. Is there like is so there's 3 seasons? Is each season like for the one girl, or is each episode like
Each
a
episode
different?
has one girl, one guy pick.
Okay.
And there's like probably 10 to 15 episodes per season.
Does the girl ever pick some, or a guy ever pick, whoever picks somebody, and then they reveal the person or something, and then the person who got revealed is like, ah, fucking no.
No. I think they know like who they're.
They're like, would you all be down?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, and then you out here.
Yeah, I think that's probably how it runs.
Okay. I bet there's some awesome porn parodies of it where she's just like, I just like them all.
Damn. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight?
I'm looking up those porn parodies.
Thought you were gonna like go try out a Honduran restaurant or something.
Well, maybe that and like look at a Kia Sorrento out at the Nampa.
You gotta check. I'm sure. Do you check that once a week or every evening or something?
Just like whenever I get the chance.
Yeah. Okay.
That I might buy it.
You might buy it.
Mm-hmm.
The Sorrento.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not just there for people to leave their dance inquiries.
No, it's for sale,
Oh, okay.
and I'm looking at it, and I've been test driving it like
Oh.
every so often. So I need to.
You guys park it back in the same spot so that people know to.
Yeah, and that's why I haven't bought it yet, so that I can keep running this thing. Because once I buy it, I'm like, now I need to find a new dealership to pick up these messages at.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Maybe our next guest, we should do a naked attraction and have them. We just stand on either side of them.
Left or right?
Yeah. And then Brett will just be like, like, dude, I don't know.
I guess both.
Like, you can't do that. We already talked about that. You can't.
That's not how this works, Brett. You gotta pick one.
You gotta make one of us feel bad. It's the only way we can come.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Is this on Apple TV or
This show?
yeah, or was this a?
I think it's Amazon Prime, but it might be an Amazon or an Apple, or I don't think it's Apple. I don't think Apple would have that. I think it's like HBO or Prime.
Yeah, tracks.
Because on my Prime, I have like all the add-ons. I just bought them through Prime.
Nice.
Because then they're all on there. So I don't really know what's from what anymore.
It's probably a pretty cool, powerful position to be in.
It is.
I just get all the. I don't know what it's on. I've got it though.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have two of one thing.
Like
Charmed. It's on HBO and Paramount.
What do you even do then in that situation?
Sometimes I watch it on HBO and get like the original versions, and then sometimes I watch it on Paramount and get like the digitally remastered versions.
I'm just, I support giant streaming corporations, and so sometimes I'll watch half on one and I'll switch over to the other one just to.
Yeah,
I want to support those guys. It's tough at the top, Everyone's trying to bring you down. But streaming is saving digital entertainment. And I will do everything in my power to keep. I want those guys to be able to get that 4th or 5th house in Malibu.
What if that trickles down to me someday?
It very well might. I got to think long term.
Like, what if someday an HBO exec is like, man, this kid has been paying for HBO for so long. Holy crap, he also does stand up. Let's give him a special.
Yeah, I hope.
He's basically already paid for us to do one.
I mean, the not karma, but or I guess karma, good karma is how I'm thinking of it. Um, yeah, that
I also believe wholeheartedly that if you're like a customer of someone, when you ask to like work with them, they'll be more like willing to work with you.
I mean, I know the outside of the company. It's like with NASCAR.
Yeah.
Like if I've been watching it, put me in the driver's
Let me
seat.
drive, fuckface.
I think I got it.
Hey, Jeff Gordon, you piece of shit. Let me drive your car.
Yeah, I know that it's mostly left, but now there's the thing.
Yeah, I know there's a slight right turn
Yeah.
after corner 3. All right,
Yeah.
I can do.
Yeah, I know that throws people off, but I feel like I got it.
I know how to drive stick.
Mm,
That's half the battle.
it's gotta be.
I don't even think they have stick in NASCARs anymore. I think it's all paddle shifting now.
That would make sense. I just want to wear the cool suits.
I want the suit so bad.
Yeah.
I want the Wonder Bread suit from Talladega Nights.
I want to get in a methane fire and have one of those incidences where
Yeah.
I'm just running around and nobody really knows why, but I'm dying.
I'm on fire.
You know, that was like a real thing that happened, and that's what they were referencing.
I didn't until I watched a lot of NASCAR documentaries.
How many NASCAR documentaries?
I've seen all the NASCAR documentaries now. Did you know there's a NASCAR Studios?
What do they make?
NASCAR documentaries.
Oh, is that their own streaming service? Or because I would love to support.
No, but they're on Max, I think.
Oh, good. It'll trickle down to them for sure.
Yeah. No, Amazon Prime just did that big like long documentary series on Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, the guy?
The guy.
I don't really. I know he's a NASCAR guy.
Legend.
Legend, huh?
Greatest driver of all time. Most
You
decorated
inflected when you.
most decorated driver. Most decorated, greatest driver, best guy, best driver, best NASCAR, best car guy, best fucking mustache, best fucking Wrangler jeans wearing, fucking driving car, sporting, fucking intimidating, the Intimidator number 3, baby, Dale Earnhardt. You know what was crazy is when during COVID, when all those people were saying this is like a white supremacist thing, this just means Dale Earnhardt, baby, number 3.
Is that what that means?
To me.
Ah. Yeah.
Or like, okay, like, A-okay.
You don't need to go faster. I like this speed. I can clear the wake now.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Or
This sends mixed signals.
This is faster.
Yeah.
This is faster. Go faster. And I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want stop. Like, good speed. Don't stop, but like, okay, we're good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How is this a white supremacy thing?
I don't know. There was like a bunch of like Facebook and like stuff a couple years ago saying like people doing like this on like pictures is like
Not okay.
not okay, I guess.
All right. Well, now we know. What's your least favorite color?
I love the color chartreuse, hate the name chartreuse. I guess that wasn't a question. That was just the first thing that came to mind, but it's because of the name. My least favorite color is probably
Looking for colors right now?
yeah. I'm just trying to see which one.
Colors that
Which one I really
suck.
don't like. I really don't like the not like like lighter concrete gray, but like a darker concrete gray. I hate gray.
Okay.
Like shitty building gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
okay.
I like gray cloudy, like can be pretty, but like shitty
gotcha.
concrete gray.
Like a manufactured.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem authentic.
Exactly.
It's like I want the color to be comfortable with the color it is, and you see that it's like you're trying too hard.
It's like you're trying too hard to be a business, bro.
Yeah.
Chill out,
Like,
dog.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, be yellow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Or shit, I don't know, be black, man.
Be black. Yeah.
But don't be gray.
Heavy. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Well,
What's your most like not like what's your most like just like what's the color you don't care about?
I really like Big Macs. That wasn't the question. Sorry. The color I don't care about.
Like it's just it's a color.
Any color with like a glossy kind of shine, in the same reason it just doesn't seem authentic. Like what, like a matte color, I think is real. It seems like natural to me. A shine, it's like when you see a fruit in the produce section, they have that wax on it to like protect it, and it looks a little too like a plastic fruit. I'm not huge. No, hold on. Like the blue that's so dark that it's basically black. It's like the same as gray, the gray thing. Like I like blue, but not that. It's like you're trying to be something that you're not.
Like a business blue.
A business blue. Yeah, like you get a navy blue blazer, and you're like, this is basically black.
Yeah.
Like, unless the light hits it just right, you're like, oh, there's some blue in there. But like, why are you even trying to throw people for a loop like that?
Like if I'm gonna wear a blue suit, it's gonna be a periwinkle blue suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm gonna look like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber.
That little baby blue type shit. Yeah, I want to walk around and look like a Subaru Impreza. That blue, but that's glossy.
That's glossy.
Yeah, look at me shoot myself in the foot. Clearly talking out of my ass.
What about like a gloss from like a geode type of gloss?
Well, I mean, that is a little bit more natural, I suppose. I'm a big natural guy.
You love big
my
naturals?
Big natural. Yeah.
Amen to that.
You know what? They don't have to be big. I love the naturals.
You know what? Me too. And
I also don't mind if they're fake either.
I'm gonna slide in for this. I love all of them.
Yeah, I like the bigs and the mediums and the smalls. If they're real or not, you know. Oh. Venn diagram?
Kinda. This is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, where your eyes go when you're looking at tits.
Yeah.
Giant fucking knockers, dude. Nice. Oh, those were the knockers.
Yeah, but
How are your tits doing?
they're pretty good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You've been like checking them?
Yeah, I check for lumps every now and again.
Oh, for lumps?
Oh, wait, what did you mean check them how?
Just feel them.
Just feel them up.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
get in there.
They're all right.
Yeah.
They're a little hairy right now.
Oh.
Kind of small, actually.
Hmm. Pom, pom.
Do you think it would?
Honestly, I feel like no, I don't think it would.
No, I don't think it would either.
I don't think it would. You'd probably get the sounds of like your little hairs rubbing on it.
She's pushing them together like a titty Venn diagram.
Fucking deep cut, dude.
Deep cut. I'm Bo, yo.
Bosif Burnham.
God, that song. That to me is YouTube. That video of him at his keyboard in his room with the tie-dye shirt doing I'm Boyo. That is YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
That video is the epitome of what YouTube is made to be and strives for me to still be.
Is there a YouTube that I can pay for where I get even more ads so I can keep supporting one YouTube and what it's becoming and all of the wonderful corporations that put their ads every 20 seconds in videos.
No, man, that's why you buy YouTube Premium so that you don't watch ads.
But I want more. What you pay for no ad? What are you even watching then?
Yeah, because if you pay for YouTube Premium, you're directly supporting YouTube financially.
Yeah, but I'm also, I want to support all of them. Like those guys need me. You know?
Well, okay, here's what I'm confused about. Is it better for like creators on YouTube financially if you don't have YouTube Premium and watch the ads on their videos so that then and click on the ads on their videos because then they get ad revenue from that?
I mean,
or is it better for you to pay for YouTube Premium?
I don't really care about supporting the content creators. They don't really do anything. I want to support the people that show up to work in a suit and tie and make their millions of dollars and buy their houses with so many garages. That's who I'm doing it for. Yeah. Garages with tons of doors and lots of vehicles, but hardly any of them are cars.
Lots of boats.
Shit.
Yeah. Boats, golf carts, razors, jet skis, scooters.
Get your tongue in there. Get in there.
Oh, now I can't see. Now I can't do it.
Oh, the pressure's on, huh? That reminds me.
That's probably great for people with headphones.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. What does this say? No retornable?
No retornable.
Oh, it's in Spanish. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that's not a word that we say.
Yeah, it's a Mexican Coke. All right.
Olay.
And I just deported this bastard to my tummy.
Would have gone good with some ice.
Oh, that was bad.
I thought it
was good.
Yeah. You were right to take that. It was
good in a bad way.
Yin yang.
Oh my God. Today at the subway, there were two old ladies.
The subway or at a subway?
At a subway.
Okay.
But it's our subway, so it's the subway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's one of the hill over there. Anyways, there's these two old ladies that work there.
Just getting a sandwich at the bus stop.
There's these two old ladies that work there. And one of them made a point to say that she was 72
pounds,
years old.
Oh,
wow. And the other one looked 72, but wasn't.
What was she?
She just didn't have any teeth.
No age or teeth.
No.
Nice.
But anyways, me and Vaughn are there and we're getting sandwiches or whatever, and she I guess I was I was over grabbing some groceries before I came back to get my sandwich because it was toasting, and she asked Vaughn what I wanted on my sandwich, and then the older lady, the 72-year-old lady, goes, "Real men don't talk about that."
About what they want on their sandwiches?
Yes. And Vaughn goes,
"Wait, was she? That was the 72-year-old or the toothless?"
The toothless lady asked if Vaughn knew what I wanted on my sandwich.
Okay.
Then the 72-year-old is walking behind her and goes, "Real men don't talk about that stuff."
Okay.
And Vaughn goes, "About the toppings on their sandwich?" And the lady goes, "Yeah, real men and real women just know who they are."
That's a good point. Yeah.
Vaughn's like, "I still don't understand how this has to do with what he wants on his sandwich."
Bottoming your sandwich too.
And
Subway or Domway, you fucking queen.
So then I guess they're talking about something like that, and I walk over, and right as I'm walking over, the lady with no teeth is like, Oh, she told this really fucking stupid street joke that I hear all the time that older people love to say. It's like,
Wait, so the person just said real men don't blunt, and then she was like, "Well, I heard a joke."
yeah, but it like had to do with that because like the
Okay.
72-year-old just started going on a rant about how, like, you know, all these people these days don't know who they are. Well, if you don't know who you are, just stay in the closet. And then Vaughn
Oh.
was like, what? And then the other lady was like, oh, here's this joke that's really funny. And this is right as I'm walking up. And I'm like, I hear her go,
I'll be the judge of that.
I hear her say, she said, oh my God. It was like one of the ones where it was along the lines of like, people used to not know how to like talk to women or something. And now people don't know if they are a woman or something like that.
Mm.
And I was like, whoa, funny, you know?
I got an uncle that would love that.
Yeah. And she's like, I've told that to like 3 different people today. And I'm like, I am sure you have. And I'm sure that's why you work at the Subway and
So
not
one of
at
the
the
only
Albertsons.
So one of the only sentences she can say with, her lack of teeth, not a lot of like peas or
Yeah.
anything in it, or
Well, and then we're like, at one point she's like, you know, my dad was a Marine for 24 years, and that house somehow has to do with.
how long was your sandwich toasting?
It took so long. And then the 72-year-old lady, at one point, she goes like, you know, and like now we have all these, you know, people that like don't know who they are in Congress. And then Vaughn goes, I know, with all those old people, huh? And
I don't even know their names.
and she was like, yeah. And then she said that her husband was in the Air Force, and I was like, my grandpa thinks your husband's a pussy.
Nice.
And she's like, what? And I was like, my grandpa was a Marine. And then the other lady laughed,
Hoorah.
and then we left. But it was just a very interesting interaction. And I was like, I guarantee you that lady has said that shit about people staying in the closet at every single job she's had. And that's why she's working at Subway at 72 years old.
Yeah, it seems like one of those things where she was maybe like so heated about a discussion she had like a totally other day and is probably just senile and old enough to where like she's not totally present.
Yeah.
And then you said something like, "Hey, do you want spinach or lettuce?" And she's like, "Why doesn't anyone fucking know anything?"
It was literally like, do you know what your buddy wants on his sandwich? And she's like, you know what the problem with the gays is? And we're like, what? She's like, gays never know what they want on their sandwiches. And I'm like, lady, I'm right here. Come on.
Did you get a 6 or an 8-inch sub?
I got a foot long.
Oh, man, big man on campus.
I got a foot long. I knew what I wanted. God damn it. I know who I am. And then Vaughn and I were back here, and I was like, you know, fucking gay people and stuff are like the ones who know who they are more than anyone else. Like,
Yeah.
and Vaughn was like, fuck, we should have said that to the lady. Like, yeah, she wouldn't have understood that,
Yeah,
though.
most of us are straight because we're scared.
Yeah, exactly. I would be fluid if I loved myself.
Yeah. Did you order like some super gay kind of bread or
I
something?
guess. I
Like,
got Italian herbs and cheese.
yeah.
With turkey and
Yeah.
pepper jack, and
Cum,
I got
dude, jizz,
yeah, and I got honey mustard and sriracha.
super gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put any mayo on, which is obviously a really gay move. No mayo.
Yeah. You'll put it on yourself. For sure. It's also apparently it's in this community, in the sandwich community, it's hard to find a good topping. Everyone just wants the bottoming. And
God, that's so true.
is it?
I don't know. I eat a lot of sandwiches. I like toppings.
But yeah. Yeah, dude. Happy Pride.
I like topping real hard. All right. Anyways, happy Pride, everybody.
Yeah, what did we learn today?
It's the old ladies that
How
work
to
at the
dance.
subway are fucking homophobes. Learned how to ballet dance and a lot about NASCAR.
A lot about NASCAR. We talked about Dane Cook for a little bit, and that was pretty cool.
That was cool. Does he still look like a plastic doll that exploded?
I don't know. I think he's like married to a 20-year-old, and I kind of stopped paying attention.
Have you seen like pictures of his face recently though? He's got like the worst plastic surgery I've ever seen.
Did he pull a Simon?
Like it's way worse than anything I've ever. It's fucking brutal. Like he looks like someone took a Ken doll and like melted the cheeks and then stretched them out.
Oh, let's see it. Dane.
Oh god, this is a great one where he looks really scary.
I mean, he just looks older to me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really kept up on a lot of Dane Cook. Like,
It's just like the cheeks and the forehead. They're very
I think
like
he looks kind
doll-like.
of good in that picture. If I'm
That
being
is a good
totally
one.
honest.
That was a good one.
He's got some nice rosy cheeks and yeah, I watched Good Luck Chuck and that one movie he's in where they have that fort in the Costco, and then I kind of didn't really pay much attention to him for a long time, and then I watched that clip of him talking about his fiance, and that made me uncomfortable, and it was weird that he was like owning it. It's kind of I get you got to like nobody knows who they are anymore. But like there's some things if you know you're that like keep it to or just don't change that part about you. I think.
I mean, it is interesting though that he like, because like that was like a thing that was just like unspoken like kind of Hollywood fucking rule almost up until like people started calling dudes out for being creeps about it. Like,
didn't he start though like kind of after all that, and we were all like kind of on board with the like dating a high schooler is weird.
I mean, yeah, maybe I don't know, but I just think it's interesting that Dane Cook is like, it just fits his character. Is what I'm saying. Like, it fits his like bad fucking boy douchebag image, kind of, to be like, yeah, I'm fucking dating a fucking 18-year-old because I'm a fucking famous rich guy. Fuck you, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I think that's everything I had to talk about. So, yeah, cool.
I'm not saying that's like a good thing to be. I'm just saying like that's who I see Dane Cook as.
Just telling it like you see it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, if you're gonna be a douche, you might as well consistently be a douche, you know?
Yeah, God forbid you put any effort into changing. Yeah, it's blame all of us for being weird and not getting it, and you just double down.
Well, I mean, especially if that's how you made millions of dollars already.
I suppose. Yeah, so if you're like one of those like human traffickers or something that's getting rich, like
just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it. It's who you are at this point. You're not going to change.
You chose who your style is. You develop your voice and style throughout your entire life, and that's who you developed yours as.
But if you are a human trafficker, like, thanks for listening.
Yeah, if you're listening,
we live in Connecticut.
If you're listening to this while you're trafficking humans, I appreciate you giving us the extra listeners.
Yeah, if you could get a device for each one of them and have them watch
and download,
one to support YouTube and one to up our view count, that would be great. And I'll just
you
should let them go, do the right thing, but you're not going to.
Let them go.
Yeah,
let them go.
Let them go.
Let
the storm rage on. Yeah, so yeah, I think we saved some lives today.
I think so too. I think it was a very great day. Great day. Great day. Have a great day. Now actually fuck you. Have a pretty good day.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next week, right?
Left.